Welcome to Business Stories, the podcast where we unravel the secrets behind the biggest financial moves in the corporate world. Today, we're diving into something that affects all of us, whether we realize it or not. Ever walked into a store planning to grab just a loaf of bread but walked out with 3 bags full of things you didn't even know you needed? Or maybe you found yourself clicking buy now on an online shopping site even though you swore you were just browsing? That, my friends, is not a coincidence. It's science. Businesses have mastered the art of making us spend more, and they do it using hidden psychological tricks that are so subtle we rarely notice them. In this, we're going to uncover some of the most powerful psychological tactics that businesses, from retail stores to online giants, use to manipulate your buying decisions. By the end of the series, you'll have a whole new perspective on how businesses control our wallets. Let's start with something you encounter every single day. Numbers have a way of tricking our brains. Businesses use price manipulation tactics that influence our perception of value. Here are some of the most effective ones. The 9 trick. Ever notice that almost everything is priced at $9.99 instead of $10? That's not by accident. It's called charm pricing. Our brains tend to read from left to right, so when we see $9.99, we subconsciously register it as 9 instead of rounding it up to 10. Even though the actual difference is just 1 cent, it feels like a bigger bargain than a whole number. Decoy pricing, the art of making you choose what they want. Here's a classic experiment that changed the way businesses price their products. A famous newspaper once had 2 pricing options. Online-only subscription, $59. Print plus online subscription, $125. Most people picked the cheaper option. Then they added a third option. Print-only subscription, $125. Suddenly, more people chose the print plus online subscription. Why? Because now, the $125 seemed like a better deal compared to the useless print-only option. The decoy option made customers spend more without realizing it. Businesses do this all the time. Next time you see a buy 3, get 1 free, or a deluxe plan that makes the basic one look bad, remember, it's all a setup. Now, if there's one word that makes everyone spend more, it's free. Think about Amazon's free shipping on orders above a certain amount. How many times have you added extra items just to reach that free shipping threshold? That's because we hate losing out on a freebie even if it means spending more money to get it. Businesses know this weakness and exploit it all the time with things like BOGO, buy 1, get 1 free. Loyalty rewards, spend $100, get a $10 coupon. Bundle deals that force you to buy more to get a discount. The truth is, nothing is really free. Businesses make sure that by offering you something free, you end up spending more than you originally planned. We're just getting started, and already you can see how businesses play with our minds. But pricing is just the beginning. We explored how businesses use pricing tricks to make us spend more without even realizing it. But pricing is just the beginning. Today, we're uncovering how physical stores and online retailers manipulate our behavior to keep us shopping longer and spending more. Let's start with a place we've all been, the supermarket. 1. The supermarket maze, why you never find what you need right away. Have you ever noticed that the essential items, milk, eggs, and bread, are always at the back of the store? That's no accident. Stores are designed like a maze to make you walk through as many aisles as possible. The more products you pass by, the higher the chances that you'll pick up things you didn't plan to buy. And that's not all. The layout is carefully planned to slow you down. Wide aisles, soft music, and even the smell of freshly baked bread. All of it encourages you to take your time and spend more. 2. The psychology of shelf placement, what they want you to see first. Where a product is placed on the shelf directly affects how likely you are to buy it. Here's how it works. Eye level equals high sales. The most expensive or most profitable items are placed right at eye level, so they're the first thing you see. You're less likely to look down or reach up for cheaper alternatives. Kids' eye level equals parents' nightmare. Ever noticed how sugary cereals and candy are placed at a child's eye level? Kids see it, they want it, and they beg their parents to buy it. That's not an accident. It's a strategy. Essentials are placed where you least expect. Less profitable but essential products, like rice or flour, are placed in lower or harder to reach shelves, making it inconvenient for shoppers to grab them quickly and leave. 3. The magic of shopping carts, bigger bills. Supermarket carts have gotten bigger over the years, and that's on purpose. A larger cart makes you feel like you haven't bought much, so you keep adding more items. In fact, a study found that when shopping cart sizes doubled, people bought 40% more products than they originally planned. Now, let's switch gears to online shopping because digital stores have their own psychological tricks, too. 4. Online shopping's subtle manipulation, the tricks you don't see. Ever wondered why Amazon and other e-commerce sites use countdown timers, flashing deals, and only 3 left in stock messages? That's called scarcity marketing, and it plays on your fear of missing out, FOMO. When you see limited time offer, your brain feels rushed to make a decision before thinking logically. When you see only 1 left, you're more likely to buy immediately because you don't want to miss the chance. And let's not forget the power of infinite scrolling. Websites like TikTok, Instagram, and Amazon use endless scrolling to keep you engaged. The longer you stay on a website, the more likely you are to make a purchase. Stores and websites are engineered to make you stay longer, see more, and spend more. And it works. So far, we've uncovered how pricing tricks and store layouts manipulate our spending habits. But today, we're diving into something even more subtle, how businesses use colors, smells, and emotions to influence what we buy. You might think you make shopping decisions rationally, but the truth is your senses are making decisions before you do. Let's start with color psychology, a marketing trick that's hiding in plain sight. 1. The color code, how brands use colors to control your mood. Ever notice why fast food chains like McDonald's, KFC, and Wendy's all use red and yellow? That's not just a design choice, it's psychological. Red increases appetite and creates urgency. That's why sales signs are almost always red. Yellow is attention-grabbing and creates a feeling of warmth and happiness, making you more likely to enter a store. Meanwhile, luxury brands like Chanel, Prada, and Rolex use black, gold, and silver because black signals prestige and exclusivity. Gold and silver create a sense of high value. Then there's blue, the color of trust and reliability. That's why brands like Facebook, PayPal, and American Express use blue to make you feel secure in your purchases. Next time you're shopping, pay attention to the colors around you. They're guiding your emotions in ways you might not even realize. 2. The power of scent marketing, how businesses use smell to make you spend more. Your nose is one of the most powerful triggers of memory and emotion, and businesses use it to their advantage. Ever walked into a bakery and suddenly felt hungry even if you weren't before? That's because smells trigger cravings. Some major scent tricks include Cinnabon and bakeries pump the smell of fresh cinnamon rolls into the air to make you crave them. High-end stores like Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister have their own signature scents that create a feeling of exclusivity. Casinos use scent diffusers to keep you relaxed so you stay longer and gamble more. Even real estate agents use scent tricks. Ever noticed how homes on the market smell like freshly baked cookies? That's because a homey smell makes buyers more likely to feel emotionally attached and make an offer. 3. The emotional hook, why shopping is psychological, not logical. Businesses know that people don't buy products, they buy emotions. Think about how Apple markets its iPhones. They don't just tell you about the processor speed or battery life. Instead, they sell you a feeling, the idea that you're part of an exclusive, innovative community. Or take Nike. Their ads don't focus on shoes. They focus on achievement, success, and determination. The message, buy our shoes and you'll feel like an athlete. This is why brands use stories, celebrities, and aspirational lifestyles in their advertising. They want you to feel like buying their product will make you a better version of yourself. The next time you step into a store, remember, it's not just what you see, but what you feel, smell, and believe that influences your decisions. So far, we've explored pricing tricks, store layouts, colors, scents, and emotions, all designed to make you spend more. But today, we're going even deeper. Businesses don't just manipulate our senses. They hack our brains. Ever felt pressured to buy something because a deal was expiring soon? Or have you bought something just because everyone else was buying it? These are psychological tactics that businesses use to create urgency, trust, and a sense of obligation. Let's break it down. 1. Time pressure, the scarcity effect. When something is limited in time or quantity, we feel a psychological urgency to buy it. Think about how websites flash messages like, only 2 left in stock. Deal expires in 3 hours. Black Friday last chance. This plays on a powerful psychological principle called loss aversion. We feel twice as much pain from missing out as we feel happiness from gaining something. That's why countdown timers, one-day sales, and exclusive offers make people panic buy. The fear of missing out, FOMO, is one of the strongest motivators in consumer behavior, and businesses know it. 2. Social proof, why we trust what others are buying. Would you rather eat at a crowded restaurant or an empty one? Most people choose the crowded one because if others are there, it must be good. That's social proof in action. Online stores use this trick constantly. Bestseller labels make products seem more desirable. Reviews and star ratings convince us that something is high quality. 10,000 plus people bought this item today. Creates a bandwagon effect. Social proof removes doubt from our minds. If we see that other people are buying something, it must be a smart choice, so we buy it too. That's why influencers, testimonials, and celebrity endorsements are so powerful. Even if we don't know these people personally, their recommendations convince us to buy. 3. Commitment traps. Why free trials and loyalty programs work so well. Ever signed up for a free trial and then forgot to cancel? Or stuck with a membership because you've already invested money in it? That's called the commitment bias. Once we start something, we feel psychologically attached to continue. Here's how businesses use it. Netflix, Amazon Prime, and gym memberships offer free trials because they know you're more likely to stay once you're in the habit. Loyalty programs like Starbucks Rewards make you spend more to unlock free rewards. Subscription models like Dollar Shave Club or beauty boxes make buying automatic so you don't stop to think about each purchase. Once you're committed, you don't want to lose your progress, so you keep spending. Businesses have mastered urgency, trust, and commitment to keep us hooked. And most of the time, we don't even realize it's happening. But we're not done yet. We've uncovered pricing strategies, store layouts, sensory tricks, time pressure, and commitment traps. But we're not done yet. Today, we're exposing the final mind games businesses use to make you feel good about spending, even when you're overpaying. 1. The pain of paying, why credit cards make you spend more. When you pay with cash, you actually feel the loss of money. But when you pay with a credit card, that pain is delayed, making it easier to overspend. That's why studies show that people spend 12 to 18% more when using credit cards instead of cash. Digital payments, Apple Pay, PayPal, make spending even more frictionless. Businesses know that if they make payment effortless, you'll spend more without hesitation. Ever noticed why Uber and Lyft don't show you a Pay Now button? They simply charge your card automatically, so you don't feel the transaction. 2. Anchoring, how businesses trick you into thinking you got a deal. Have you ever seen a $200 product discounted to $99 and felt like you just scored a great deal? That's called anchoring, a pricing trick that makes a high original price seem like the real value. When the business offers a discount, you feel like you're getting a bargain, even if the original price was inflated to begin with. Retailers use this constantly. Was $499. Now only $199. Original price, $1,000. Your price, $499. Black Friday deals that aren't actually cheaper than regular sales. They set a high reference price so that any discount seems like a steal, even when the actual value isn't as great as it appears. 3. The Starbucks effect, how premium pricing makes you feel special. Ever wondered why people happily pay $6 for a Starbucks coffee, but complain about spending $2 on gas station coffee? That's perceived value. When a product is priced higher, our brains assume it's better. That's why brands like Apple prices its products high to maintain a luxury status. Luxury handbags like Louis Vuitton rarely go on sale. They want customers to associate high prices with exclusivity. Starbucks doesn't just sell coffee, it sells an experience, making people feel like they're buying into a lifestyle. Sometimes paying more actually makes people enjoy a product more, just because they believe it's premium. 4. The illusion of choice, how businesses make you feel in control. When you go to a fast food restaurant, you might think you have lots of choices, but in reality, businesses control your decisions by nudging you toward what they want you to buy. For example, McDonald's meal combos make you spend more than ordering individual items. Streaming services offer different pricing tiers, but the best value plan is designed to be the most tempting. Grocery stores place expensive brands at eye level while cheaper alternatives are harder to find. You feel like you're making a free choice, but in reality, your decision is already being steered in a profitable direction. 5. The exit strategy, why you always leave with more than you planned. Ever notice how stores place small, cheap items near the checkout counter? That's because by the time you reach checkout, you're already in spending mode. Impulse buys like gum, magazines, and candy at grocery stores. Phone chargers and accessories near electronics checkouts. Amazon's people also bought suggestions before you complete your order. These tiny last-minute purchases add up, and businesses make billions off them every year. So there you have it, the hidden psychological tricks businesses use to make you spend more. From pricing illusions and social proof to scarcity tactics and premium pricing, these strategies are so powerful because they work on almost everyone, even when you know about them. But now you have the knowledge to fight back. The next time you're shopping, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself, am I buying this because I actually need it? Or am I being influenced by a psychological trick? Asterisk asterisk. Understanding these tactics gives you the power to control your spending habits instead of letting businesses control you. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Business Stories, where we uncover the financial secrets behind the biggest industries in the world. Until next time, spend wisely.